Hello everybody, my name is Toby and welcome to my playground. And today's episode we're playing in the world of the park. This is an old game, I finally tracked it down again. I've been wanting to play it for a good while. It looks really good. So, let's just jump in, see where this wild roller coaster takes us.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car and go and ask information.
Okay, hold on. I turned the subtitles on. Let me do the video settings as well. I had no idea. Okay, let's just continue. Atlantic Island Park. Bingo!
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Alright, hold on.
Please prepare the park for shutdown.
To interact with objects in the world. Alright, let's examine this plate, shall we?
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park is a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered, used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Oh. Okay. No, that's not what I meant. That was weird. Alright, here we go. Information. Need you to help me find my lost bear.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just got into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Just proves can't take that boy anywhere.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Catch me, Mommy.
Atlantic Island Park. Welcome to the park. And the Chivo. Alright.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. The line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Is it him right in front of
Attention
us?
employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
It's like if you're running on an escalator, are you really using it for its full potential? Just heard laughter in my ear.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? It's easy to get lost here.
So we got the entrance where we are, Sideshow Alley, roller coaster, bumper cars, Ferris wheel, Octotron, House of Horrors, and Tunnel of Tales. Alright. And it just showed me the option to how to toggle the running, but I think we're going to explore a little bit first before we start just running through everything.
You can't catch me.
Callum, come back here right now!
Ah. The title name doesn't seem like. Ooh. I don't want to go into the screaming mouth, Mommy. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Alright, F. Carrie Killian. Always good to have a hobby. Alright. Just saved on me again. We just saved. What is up with all these
Callum, come back here right
birds?
now!
I didn't mean to do
This
that.
way.
Examine shoe. Sure.
I think this belongs to Callum.
You think? How do you not know whether the shoe belongs to your kid or not? Alright. That makes sense.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Aren't they usually? Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless sob. Well, okay. It's kind of an intense haiku there. Restrooms. No? Okay. Set it over here. Could have swore something lit up. What is that? Is this where my kid went?
Callum, stay where you are!
Oh, where is he?
Come on, Mommy.
Oh, okay. Don't like it that you can't look behind yourself.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
No comment.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
There's somebody
Hansel
in the
and
boat
Gretel
with me.
overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
This kind of sounds like the true story.
The next morning,
of
the
Hansel and
woodcutter
Gretel.
leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their
it's under
mother
my
gives
eye.
them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their
Mommy
mother gave them a
dearest.
slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces
I'm not liking
and left a
this.
trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
I hate that it won't let me look behind me.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
I just know somebody is
Its
like
walls
right
were
behind
made
me
of
on this boat.
gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Should never eat the walls. Say no to paint chips.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here?
Look like
Just
home
come
would be acting
in
up.
and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets,
Don't do it.
followed.
Don't do it. It's got trap written all over it. That's how you get diabetes.
Once inside the house, the old woman
It's right there.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part,
All I'm picturing
grew
in my head
impatient.
right now is this creature just sitting there
Today,
next to me
I
in
will
the
cook
swan
and
thing
eat
going,
your brother,
"Yes."
Gretel.
Keep paying attention
Climb
to the
inside
story.
and
Don't worry
light
about
the
me.
oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Dinner's ready!
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I mean, I was being sarcastic, but shit. This demon is just gonna be right next to me. I just know it. Or in front of me. Okay, can I get off this thing now? Yeah. Let me off. 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 No demon thing right there. What?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
But why would you read that version to your son? I mean, that's a little dark, isn't it? Okay, so we're just on the Tunnel of Tales. I don't know why it's called Tales. There's only one story. Okay, so I think we're going up to the Octotron. I believe that was the original story of Hansel and Gretel. There's a lot of our stories that we have, you know, we use as bedtime stories and stuff, but have such dark and sinister deal behind it. And that's actually one of the most hilarious parts about a lot of the Princess Disney movies and stuff like that. As some of their stories are just like the Hansel and Gretel story. Which way? Is there a path over this way, or am I getting ahead of myself? Oh, no, there was a path over here. I believe, like the original Cinderella story, the ending to it is completely different. In the original one, she actually cooks the stepsisters and serves it in a type of a soup for the stepmother. Let there be light.
Another accident. This place.
recent interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. Customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. Hey, teddy bear. I'm gonna turn around, there's gonna be somebody behind me, isn't there? This whole park makes me feel like there's just going to be something there as soon as I turn around. Which granted is probably the entire perk of the damn thing, but still. I think the music changes up.
Where are you?
Can't catch you. Well, where are you?
Callum, where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Give me a hint. What?
Callum?
I don't know if I trust that. If I can't find you, then how am I hearing you whispering to me? The Octatron. Oh, that's just trash. I thought that was fish. I don't know why. That was my first thought. I guess because Octatron right there. That clothes are newspapers. We're gonna say it's a really weird paint job.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Salmon report? What report?
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name Creed Norma. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride, Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit weary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Not really. Anyway, the chipmunk man. He was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster. Like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then, these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing. He wasn't just stabbing, he was stabbing. Alright? Yeah, that's worse than just stab. With the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. That's not funny. one of my old jobs, I used to have to write incident reports, and it was just hilarious the way people would word things. Of course, I've always been a sarcastic smartass, so it's like...
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh. Decrease speed. Alright, well, how am I gonna get back on? Get on it. And then it start up for me to ride.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Alright, well, can we just get through here? No. Okay. Did I turn it down enough? Oh. I did. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I am actually all out of time for this episode. So, in the next video, we will see what the Arctotron holds in store for us. And why the chipmunk guy in the suit decided to go all stabby stab stabbity stab. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!